Hey guys, this is Bear Gaming and welcome back to our channel. So we are going to continue with our Hero Spotlight session and we are going to discuss about Nero for today's video. Let's go to the Hero's Journal and then we are going to choose the Legendary tab. So as you can see, there are a few left of Legendary grade heroes that we need to discuss and we can then proceed to the rare grade heroes afterwards. I'm quite excited to be honest. So this is Nero, and first we are going to check out his skill set. The passive is Hot Tempered, increases attack by 20% for 5 turns if there is a buff on self at the start of round. For the first skill, Dancing Sword, deals 60% damage to all back row enemies and 40% chance to decrease defense of target by 6% for 6 turns. His second skill is Dynamic Sword, deals 262% damage to one enemy and grants immunity to self for 8 turns. So that's really amazing. He can grant immunity to himself. So we are going to take a closer look at Nero. Over here in the hero introduction, you can see he's this small mouse. He's quite cute. He has this musketeer costume. You can see his sword over there. So for the illustration, it says here Deputy Master of 3rd Saint West Knights. So he's a Deputy Master. This is the default mode and this is the battle mode. So it's like he's doing fencing. Now, for the skill preview. That's the basic attack. And you can hear those cute sounds. For the first skill. And the second skill. That's a very cute end portion of his skill. And we are going to check out the hero story. It says here, Assassin Nero, Texas male, nation is Saint West, hero tier legendary or legendary grade hero, element is nature, he's 24 years old, race is Banga. So I guess when it comes to the Banga family or Banga tribe, they are either mouse or hamsters of some sort, right? So position is Chaos or Chaos type hero. Birthday is on May 27. Deputy Master of 3rd Saint West Knights. Although Nero is particularly cute, even among Bangas, he is hot-blooded and speaks in harsh tone. He always insists that his cute appearance only hurts his recognition. He truly hates being told that he's cute. Nero was appointed as the Deputy Master of the 3rd Knights at a young age because of his talent. He secretly believes that trying hard is something incompetent people do. He got called out several times for his harsh words and for being hot-blooded, but he doesn't care much. After Tantalo made fun of Nero, Nero responded by drawing his sword. Now they are always at each other's throats. Oh, okay. That's an interesting information. There is even a saying amongst the Saint West soldiers, do not invite Tantalo and Nero to the same place. Oh, so they are rivals / enemies from that day on. Now we are going to check out his fate core. He has 2, I guess. So the first fate core of Nero is not in the Banga tribe because, you know, in the Banga family feature team, they are actually big people that were transformed to Banga in the parallel world. But this time, Nero is originally a Banga, so he has another fate core, and it's somewhere. I think it's in the Journey of the Fate or Twisted Fate figure. Yes, okay, he's there. Last one, he has this black fate core, and as you can see, there are 2 gold fate cores over here, and each of them has this gold fate core special passive, wherein everyone in this particular fate core team will be able to benefit. You put this hero together with a particular gold fate core hero. So this is Boiling Mouth Nero. Boiling Mouth. So I guess you know where this is coming from. Nero from a parallel world who is guarding Jantok. Although he joined at the same time with Zerian, he missed out on his promotion due to a slight lack of skills, which is why he's always gnashing his teeth to climb higher. And as you can see here in the passive, it says here separate goals. This is the special passive of the Twisted Fate Core team, or Journey of the Fate. And everyone in this team has this. If there are 3 or more living allies, increases own attack, defense, and max health by 10% at the start of round. After the first round, stacks up. So for the first and second skill, doesn't have any changes. Now we are going to check him out further over here in the hero introduction, and you can see he has this armor now. I don't know what's this called on top of his head, probably the crest of his helmet. And you can see he has this pose wherein he's like, I don't know what's it called really, but you can see it's like he's pointing towards someone. You know, like what singers do to their fans during a concert. So for the appearance effect,
did ya?
Boiling Mouth Nero. This is the default mode, and this is the battle mode. And for his exclusive equipment, you can see this one. His sword is actually more flashier, and it actually matches with his costume. Now we are going to take a closer look at his exclusive equipment over here. It says EP Dickens. This costs about 18,000 cess, and if you are going to equip this on Nero, his attack will be increased by 30 and combat power will be increased by 10,000. Nero's exclusive equipment. It may look cute, but the slightest wound near a vital point from his weapon can be fatal. Scary. So we are just going to equip his exclusive equipment, and now we are going to check out the skill preview. Oh, that's a different basic attack. It doesn't have any more of those cute bouncing sounds.
All sorts of
That's the first skill, and I think we were able to hear him say something, I don't know, bad. That's why it was automatically blip
all sorts of
there. No wonder he's called Boiling Mouth. So I'm expecting that we can hear a lot of that in his second skill as well.
a special attack for you.
He still has this cute effect at the end. You can see a lot of stars. And we can definitely hear saying something bad. So those are his skill animation for his black fate core. And now we are going to check out his orange fate core. I know he has one. Okay, it's this one over here. It says here, the first place Nero. Nero from the parallel world, who passed civil service literary examination and received the highest marks possible. Wearing specially crafted traditional hat with flower, Nero wanders around the continent and punishes corrupt officials. So he passed the civil service exam. I think civil service exam is a government type of exam, and if you happen to pass that, you'll be able to work in the government. I think that's how it works. Well, in the Philippines, I'm pretty sure that's how it works. You need to, in order for you to work in a government office, you need to first take the civil service exam and you need to pass it. So I guess it's the same for other countries. And as you can see, since this is an orange fate core, there are no changes when it comes to his passive and even his two skills. So before, we can get this from a free Orange Fate Core ticket, selector ticket. You can either choose, I think, either Legger or Nero. So this happened around twice. So I was able to choose Legger at first and then Nero during the second time. And I think there's also another one which you can see Legger, Nero, Fergie, and even Zephyr. And I don't know, I'm trying to think. I think I remember also there's this special Orange Fate Core ticket wherein you can select any of the Orange Fate Core that are kind of free, because there are also other Orange Fate Cores there that you really need to purchase with real money, but there are some that are free but during a specific occasion only. So I think that's one of the tickets where you can get this costume for Nero. So we're going to take a closer look over here, and you can see he has this traditional Korean. I don't know, I cannot say it's a costume because it's actually a traditional garment of some sort, right? It says here, the first place Nero. This is the default mode. And this is the exclusive equipment. Actually, they have an exclusive equipment for this one. This is one of the orange equipment. This is one of the orange Fate Cores that actually have an exclusive equipment. And I think I was lucky enough to get this one before. And when it comes to the exclusive equipment, you can purchase this for 15,000 ses. It says here, Lucky Ladle. Nero's exclusive equipment, a lucky ladle made to bless people. It is said that this ladle is made to distribute the wealth taken from corrupt officials for people. And of course, his attack will be increased by 30 and combat power by 10,000 if you happen to equip this on Nero. Now we are going to check out his skill preview. You can hear the cute sound again, the cute bouncing sound. Then the first skill. Ooh, lots of good coins. The second skill. You can see this painting background, same from Legger. And you can see lucky bags, lucky coin bags. That's really something. So that's the Orange Fate Core for Nero, and I'm pretty sure he doesn't have one anymore. We have one black Fate Core for Nero and also one Orange Fate Core. Now we are going to check here in the Manage Heroes button, and I do believe I have a copy of Nero somewhere over here in this list. Okay, so I have a copy of his Black Fate Core, just one. And actually, I have two copies of his Orange Fate Core. So definitely, when it comes to this Fate Core, if you are to compare which is better, Orange Fate Core or Black Fate Core, definitely it will be the Black, because Black Fate Cores have a special passive under a specific Fate Core team where they are in. But when it comes to Orange Fate Cores, they don't have any special extra passive. So we just equipped the Black Fate Core onto him, and as you can see, like I said earlier, I have this exclusive equipment of Nero. This is under the first place costume, his Orange Fate Core. And we are just going to skip the artifact because, you know, it's self-explanatory. So, okay. We are going to check out his gear set. So, I happen to equip Retaliation set. Again, Retaliation set gives you chance to counter upon receiving a damage. And I also equip critical set, increases critical hit rate by 12%. So since Nero is a damage dealer character, you can either choose among the different sets, such as Breaker set, that will increase the attack of your hero, Destruction set, that will increase the critical damage of your hero, critical hit rate, again, like what we have here, critical set or critical hit rate set, it increases the critical hit rate. You can also go for retaliation, just in case you want your damage dealers to counter attack. But this only happens by 30% chance. So it doesn't happen too often. Unlike the special artifact like everyone is using when it comes to attack type hero. So unfortunately, since Nero is a chaos type hero, he won't be able to use that. Because as you can see, even if you check the different purple artifacts that are available for chaos type heroes, you cannot see the relentless determination series artifact. It's only for attack type heroes, and like I explained previously, whenever you choose the artifact, or if ever you are going to open the artifact window or this particular page, you can see that the artifacts are already filtered based on what type of character you have. So since Nero is a chaos type hero, whenever you press this one, you can see all the chaos type artifacts only, and you cannot see the other ones over here. So that will really prevent you from confusion, because even though if you want to use relentless determination series on Nero, it won't work. So for the gloves, since Nero is a damage dealing character, just ignore defense, because this is actually wrong. Again, I'm not using Nero, so I just equip random gears on him. But if you were to ask me what type of gears that I'm going to equip on Nero, therefore I'm going to look for something that has a critical hit rate or critical damage as the main stat of the gloves. And remember guys, when it comes to the weapon, armor, and even the helmet, the stats there, the main stat, when it comes to main stat, I refer this one. You can see the bigger number over here. This is called the main stat. So every piece of gear has this one. But again, when it comes to the weapon, the helmet, and the armor, the main stat is always fixed. But when it comes to the gloves, accessories, and the boots, you can actually change this one based on the items that drop when you do your Holy Dragon Grounds or from crafting. So if I were to choose the gloves, it should be something like critical hit rate or critical damage. When it comes to the accessories, if your damage dealing character has a lot of debuffs in his skill, so if you want to use this, therefore you might want to get effect hit, not effect resist, because effect resist is best for tanky characters or characters that are frontliners. You can see there is a debuff, 40% chance to decrease defense. So if you want to make use of that, you might want to go for effect hit or the accessories. But if not, you can go for attack in percent. And when it comes to the boots, you might want to go for attack speed if you want him to be more speedy. And when it comes to the 4 substats, you can see the 4 lines below. Every gear has it, just so you know. So you get to choose attack in percent, critical hit rate, critical damage, effect hit if you just want to use your debuffs, and attack speed. So there will be a mix of those 5 different stats that I mentioned. So it's up to you. So let's say this one, it has critical damage, critical hit rate. It's already good for these two. But then you see HP in percent and HP in whole number. So you might want to look for something else. Like it has critical hit rate, like I said earlier, critical damage, attack, effect hit, just in case you want it, and a lot of attack speed. So that's how you gear your damage dealing characters. And when it comes to signature force, since he is from Saint West, you might want to max out Carrie's signature force, because she is the general of Saint West. And there's also the second general for Saint West, which is Athlon. You can also use his copy in order for you to fill up the signature force. This one. So since Nero is Saint West, therefore you want to fill up this one. Up to level 5. And aside from that, when it comes to Blue Fate Course,
I am the King's Guard.
go for
You
Blue
won't
Fate
defeat
for
me
Ben
so
10.
easily.
It will give buffs to characters under Saint West. And I'm looking for my Nero.
Witness my
And when it
true
comes to
power.
Chaos type heroes, you might want to get Blue Fate for Rera, because she will give buffs to all of the characters who are Chaos type heroes no matter which nation they are from. And also, don't forget about Unleash Potential. And of course, leveling up your characters to 100 is a good idea.
You!
You can still hear him say something bad, even here in the Manage Heroes button. So that will be all guys for today. Please do not forget to subscribe to my Twitch channel, and also for my YouTube channel as well, where you can see all of my mobile games and console games adventure. This is Bear Gaming. Have a great day everyone.